The judge's gavel fell like a heartbeat monitor flatlining. That was the moment our marriage died. Not when she cheated, not when she lied, but when she smiled across that courtroom table like she'd already buried me. I signed the papers with steady hands. She didn't. She trembled for effect, tilted her chin, let a tear fall on command. The performance earned her the house, the accounts, the sympathy. I let her have it because I knew something she didn't. Freedom is an investment, and I was about to cash in. I boarded the plane to Lisbon with a single suitcase and the kind of calm that only comes from finally being done with pretending. That night my son called. "Mom's getting married," he said, voice sharp, rehearsed. I'm the best man. I leaned against the hotel balcony, watched the city glow beneath me. That's fast. He's a good, wealthy man, not like you, Dad. The line didn't sting. It crystallized. I thanked him for telling me. Then I opened my laptop and began the audit of a life I'd been subsidizing for 15 years. We met in a rainstorm outside a bookstore. She was the kind of woman who made you want to be honest. Soft voice, clean eyes, a future I thought I could build around. I worked. She dreamed. I made money. She made promises. We built a house on my credit and her charm. It felt like love until I realized I was the only one paying the mortgage emotionally and otherwise. Still, I trusted her because I wanted to. It wasn't the lipstick on the coffee cup. It wasn't the sudden gym membership. It wasn't the way she started locking her phone like it held state secrets. It was the silence. She stopped arguing, stopped asking, stopped looking at me like I was part of the equation. I found the truth in an email she thought she'd deleted. An invoice for a diamond bracelet from a jeweler I'd never used. The message attached read, "Worth every cent. See you soon." Signed with his initials, her new guy. I didn't confront her. Not yet. I just started taking notes. She asked for the divorce on a Tuesday afternoon. No guilt, no hesitation, just paperwork. I need more, she said. I've outgrown you. I nodded. I let her think she'd won. That's the thing about people who betray you. They always underestimate the silence that follows. They think it's weakness. It's not. It's reconnaissance. I moved overseas, but I didn't disappear. I opened shell accounts. I transferred what was legally mine before the ink dried. I rebuilt my financial identity under laws she didn't understand. Then I started dismantling hers. Every luxury she'd funded with my credit, every hidden asset she'd parked in my name, every legal corner she cut to look powerful, I collected it piece by piece, quietly. Because revenge isn't emotional, it's architectural. I didn't attend. I didn't need to. But I watched live stream front row. She walked down the aisle glowing. My son on her arm, her new husband smirking like he'd purchased an upgrade. Then in the middle of the reception, an older man leaned toward her and said one sentence. Shame you lost everything to your ex before this wedding even started. Her smile froze. Her new husband frowned. My son blinked. And she left the room. 10 minutes later, my phone rang. I let it ring twice, then I answered. Her voice was shaking now. Not theatrical, real. What did you do? Nothing illegal, I said. Just balanced the books. She cursed, accused, begged. Turns out the man she married thought she still had the house, the offshore account, the business I'd quietly transferred back under my control. He thought she was the prize. I let him think that too until tonight. I built you, I told her. And you sold me for a down payment. Silence. Your husband will find out in exactly 2 minutes that you married him broke. That the lifestyle you promised him was funded by a man you called worthless. She whispered my name like it was a threat, but it sounded like surrender. I didn't destroy you, I said. I just stopped protecting you. And then I hung up right as her new husband walked back into the ballroom with my paperwork in his hand. I watched his face change in real time. Shock, anger, calculation. Then he looked at her the way I used to and he walked out. My son called again that night. His voice was smaller this time. Mom's not okay. She will be, I said eventually. Why didn't you fight back before? I thought about that because I believed in forgiveness once. Because I thought love meant sacrifice. Because I didn't know yet that justice is just love with boundaries. I did fight. I told him. You just didn't see it. He didn't respond, but he listened. I didn't ruin her life. I returned it to its original owner, reality. And when the truth took my place at that wedding, they finally understood what kind of man they had pushed out of the picture. Quiet, patient, and impossible to replace.